Oh, let's get right into it this morning. Let's get right into it. And so I got something. It just seemed like I gotta say something like this. I can watch all the YouTube, the videos. I can be around so many people, and nobody that I know really um, talks about some of the topics that I talk about, either for a niche or they're gonna lose some followers, or it's something that people judge them later. And for me, I don't operate that way. So this is more so for um, talented children and then parents of those talented children. That's what this is about. The talent is down the hallway is the title. That means within your own house, you may have someone that's a star. Like seriously, whether it's music, acting, sports, comedy, writing, they probably up in the hallway with you, parent and child. You probably, or student, you probably are him and are her and feel that way anyway. Just be confident anyway. Okay, so just to get started, do you know your gifts? Student, parent, do you know your child gifts? Right? You've seen them in action, dancing, singing, speed, intellect. Do you know their gifts? If so, you need to push them towards that. In children, you would know pretty early some of your gifts and some of the other ones you found out later. Um, I'm posting some of my old basketball videos now just to show that, I really could play. When I mentioned I played semi-pro, I really could, but back in the day you didn't we didn't record videos like that, back when I was playing and things like that. But this is not about me. How are you supporting them to maximize their gifts? What are you doing? Are you sending them to camps? Do you have any finances to do so? What will that kid do to make sure that they have the money to be able to go out to get what they need? You say, hey, if you don't have the money, then okay, we'll figure it out. Child is driven, they gonna go and get it. They gonna get a job once they get a little older, and they gonna do whatever it takes in order to get. If you see it in them and you push them towards it, um, do you? And this one right here, this could have been number one. Do you yell and clap for other star kids and other athletes, other kids and children and students, but not as much for your own? You just looking at them, but you clapping hard for others. That's not good. That's not good. The number one cheerleader should be those of the parents. You had them. Do you talk about other star children or others in front of your child? Think about that now. How you think that make them feel? They not gonna come out and say it. Mom, dad, what about me? I'm saying it for them. I'm saying it for them today. And I don't do things for to be subscribed, but if you subscribe to my channel, you're gonna get some realness, you're gonna get some knowledge, you're gonna get eh, things that's going to help prevail you forward. And I'm gonna say the uncomfortable things that some won't say in having these discussions because they need to be said. And then number five, and then I'm gonna touch on all of them. Do you not see it in them because your vision is minimal? Yeah. So they have these star qualities and talent, but you only see them as going into work, coming home, going into work, coming home, minimal traveling, basically falling behind you. And most children want to live up to those expectations. So guess what most are going to do at times? They're going to follow behind you because they don't want to let you down. When you should have been picking them up regardless of what they're doing, especially if you see some of the star qualities in them. Yeah, in them. This needs to be said. It needs to be said right now because I'm not going to mention like some of the scrolling through some of the videos I see, and I see thousands of comments. And I'm like, I'm not gonna mention said person's name. That's not what I'm gonna do. Cause I don't go and bash people. You know, sports talk is sports talk. But I'm not a basher of people. Definitely, you know, children. Nah. But my first thought comes to mind, all out of these thousands of comments, do those who posting all these comments have that same energy for their child or children or niece or nephew in the family? If you have a large family, which the majority of us do, and some may not, just based on, you know, living and separation occurring. But if you're around your entire family, let's just say a family gathering and family reunion per se, you got 200 people show up, 50 to 60 children. Out of those 50 to 60, you may have between 5 to 7 that's supremely talented. And you can tell early. Some children are so driven, it don't matter what the parent do. They gonna make it anyway. They like, it doesn't matter if they see anything in me. I'm going to go and graduate. I'm going to max out what I can become. If I can make the league, I'm going to attempt to go after that. If I can sing, I'm going to do it, you know. But in some instances, others need you. You created them. The DNA of them is in you. So out of the few videos I've seen and the thousands of comments, I didn't see anyone saying, I believe my daughter or son can do this as well. I have a great child. I believe in them. I'm gonna push them because I see this star child doing it and has made it. Has made it successfully. Give an example of Serena and Venus. I think Coco would have tried to make it anyway, but her seeing them make it, you know, I would love to have a discussion with her parents to say, hey, you know, how often Coco Golf is when I mentioned a tennis player. How often did you send her to camps or did you push her to practice? What were some of the words that you said to her to encourage her, even when she lost a match in high school or college or even now? It tells me a lot about, um, you know, the support systems. They a major factor. If you look at, um, those who make it, a lot of times the ones that had both is good, but sometimes, and I'm looking at my battery, y'all. As a matter of fact, let me grab it because, got about 5 more minutes. Let me grab my battery. There you go. Right on cue. So y'all know I'm telling the truth. Um, so again, this has to be said, and it needs to be said now, because I've seen so many people be in situations and they have a child that's here. They are elite. You can tell from looking at them. It's several different categories they would thrive and shine in. I don't know what's being said behind the scenes, but this is to those in every situation, definitely, most definitely. But this is for those who may not be treating their son or their daughter and installing belief into them, supporting them, especially during the teenage years when they're trying to figure it out. It's okay to also toot your own horn as a parent and as a student athlete and tell yourself, I'm the best. This is who I am. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I'm the best at it. And then you got to work hard in order to state that title, that you're the best. But that's setting a standard. I'm going to be the best. I'm going to be number one. I'm going to show up. I'm going to show out. Right? That's what I'm going to do. So this video had to be made because from what I see is that sometimes children and students, star children, get overlooked because the minimum vision of the parent and for them supporting them because they can't see it. They can't see their child being on TV. They can't see, even though the child has demonstrated the ability to sing in front of a large crowd of people, dance, memorize, shoot threes, don't miss, speed, outrun everybody, creative ability, artwork. And they're looking and saying, this is normal. This is just something that they do. This is something every child can do. No, every child can't shoot and make 15 threes in a row. Every child can't outrun down the court and run back nor sing, at 12 and 13 and 14 in front of a whole school and be confident and be on point doing it. That's different. You better recognize it. And I'm telling you right now, I don't know who this video gonna get to, but if you got a star child, and don't be afraid that they're gonna get too big. If you ingratiate them with God, they're not gonna leave nor forget you. If you right there supporting them, look at Tyrese Halliburton dad right there in the stands with him. Several athletes, Kevin Durant mom. If you just want to mention stars, Beyonce's right there with Blue Ivy. You they right there, but some of them, you know, like KD's mom. I don't think she may have played some high school and college. I don't know, but you know, Beyonce, but she right there in Blue Life. Serena and Venus dad right there with him. Michael Jackson, Joseph Jackson, whatever you want to say, he was right there. They're not gonna leave a change up on you, nah. So don't be afraid of that, but don't fail them and not support them. I'm telling you, don't do it. You have a star, you push them to be what they're gonna be, and live with the results. So I just wanted to do a quick video today and just, say to bring that fire towards you supporting your child. So I end with this: be in peace, and think about when you clapping and yelling and doing all this for others, you have that same energy for your child. We'll catch you next time on Doc Allen TV.